afternoon or evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've reached Lounging with Lisa. The video series has me lounging. While coming at you with thoughts of the day, please leave a message, and Lisa will return your call as soon as possible. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing some paperwork right now and trying to add some questions about maybe the peace movement or the draft or something for this World War II jazz, and throwing in Australian stuff because I have Australians now involved in the fun. That has a question mark in parentheses of Lounging with Lisa, this particular quiz. It's driving me to drink, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, because there's just a lot of different things going on in this war. I know that's a silly statement considering World War II, like it's a world war that involves a bunch of different things, a bunch of different histories. You know, you have, some people claim that Situation X never unfolded. Other people claim that it did. And, then you have, like, this American exceptionalism version of it where, we were just delightful in everything we've ever done, including this war. And, and then you have other people saying, no, that's not true. It's just, honestly, really something. Quite an endeavor, quite an undertaking for this casual newspaper woman here in northwestern Pennsylvania. So, at any rate, today is the day where we just sort of, I throw out the questions, you answer if you know it, if not, we move along swiftly, no taking turns, no points being kept, or any of that jazz. I do like to write down who's here, though, just for my own personal records. As I sit here right now doing this pre-recorded message, I'm looking out the kitchen window, because I'm smoking out of it, and there's snow on the ground, maybe an inch. I don't know, I think so, an inch or two. And it's kind of pretty. Traffic is going by. And I need to fill my bird feeders. That just hit me. So, alright, that's all. Welcome to Lounging with Lisa. Once again, I'm landing. Here I am. I'll rock you like a hurricane. Bye. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Gently moving this into place. Do you like my background? If Jean's here, you're not gonna, I'll tell you the story about it in a minute. Yes, I'm in the hat again for Mother. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. You've arrived here. Here you are. Lounging with Lisa. We are going to be doing this today. Part 2. You might not be able to read what the little bubble person is saying, what it doesn't say. Don't worry, she tried to make the questions easy. That's what's in the bubble. Look what I found. It was in the microwave, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to write down people. I'm going to welcome people. I'm going to let loose and have total fun. I'm not really sure about that part. Okay. Let me just get adjusted. Okay, there's 12 people here and 0 thumbs up. So could we change that, please? Please go hit like. I'm sorry to be a like pusher. Good, free thinkers here. Please, everybody, press like. There we go. I see 5 now with 12 on board. I'm going to write down who's here. See, I love loungers. These are my pearls that I clutch. This is the hat that my mother loves me in. This is the Stampede strap. And I'm going to write people down and then do the morning announcements. Like high school. Okay, we have Jake is here. We're not going in order. I just like to know who arrived. Free thinker, good to see you. Light meets dark. Light meets dark. And we have 1, 2, 3 again. And let's see. Buddy Bates. Mark Damon. Okay, while I do this, everybody, I want you to write down what time it is wherever you are right now. What is the time? Mark Damon was last, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and then RB says, just wishing everybody a hello. How sweet, RB. You're so tender. Jean, look, Jean, behind me. See behind me, Jean? It's a map of the world, in case you didn't notice. Thank you. That is hilarious because, so much to tell and so little time to tell it. We have Gary Beals. As I said, I just like to keep note of who's here. You know, somebody comes in. Kate just wants, okay, good. Yes, please. Thank you, Kate. Is encouraging people to press like, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. It is 11:34 in Vancouver. It is 19:35. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to say 7:35. 12:33 where Gary Beals is. Well, we're all here live. That's right. There's no such thing as time. Reason being, I just get confused. The show is always. Yes, I'm glad, Freethinker, that you were able to make it today on time. The show is always at 2:30 Eastern here in the US of A, here in the belly of the beast. Whatever that means. And 11:35 in Culver City. See, I wrote myself a note. Now, right now, before we launch into the game, boy, it's kind of chilly. I have the window open a little bit for my cigarette smoking pleasure. First of all, okay, well, we'll get into what this is all about behind me in a little bit. I'm moving in, and I want to make sure I get most of that map involved. Okay, I'm going to rename the Loungers of the Week right now. They were Tom Dayton, Scott Ninja Smoker, and Snackish Rand. And the game today, anybody can answer at any time. No points are taken. Just, I'm going to ask questions, and bing, it happens. Now, right now, first of all, we have a lounger whose husband is very sick, and that would be Saint Marie. Everybody quit commenting. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Saint Marie's husband is sick. If we could remember that in our moment of silence. And also something kind of serious. My neighbor passed away. She was very close with Mother, and she's been suffering pretty miserably for quite some time now. And I think she just passed today. So her name was Sylvia Richards. If we could just think of the Richards family for our little moment of silence, which is going to happen right now, and then I'll read your comments to the family. You know, they might. I was roommates with the daughter when I first moved back to town, and then the one son and I went through all school together from kindergarten on up. I went to his birthday parties when I was 5. I can remember the gift I gave him. They're quite faithfully religious people, so I think that helps them. You know, I'm not, but they are. And so if we could just have a moment of silence, go. You can talk, you know. Okay, time's up, because you know my moments of silence can't last that long. Jean says, sorry for my mom's loss of her friend. 123 says, condolences. So sorry, Lisa and Mom. Lisa, sad. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Now, I don't want to be a downer or anything, but I do like to, I like having these moments of silence. I'm sorry, my back's hurting. Let me just complain about something real quick. Nothing to do with you lovely loungers. Perpetual is driving me to drink because, okay, it's now snowing. And I guess his hunting season is let up, or I don't know what. But suddenly we have to clean the garage out right now, get everything cleaned out, and get ready to build shelves and do insulation right now. Do you see what I mean? Like today, that's what I did up until 1:15. So I'm a little, I don't know, exhausted already. And then this coming week is my busiest work week of the year, of every year. It just is. And then I'm off. So guess what? We're rearranging the garage this week. Okay, love you. Just wanted to get that off my chest with my lovely loungers. Now, we're playing the game. We'll just start. I'll just ask questions. Has everybody cared, and nostril flared? Oh, wait, I'll tell you about this. One good thing about cleaning the garage, I could get up and take this down. Hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to show you what this is. Well, I'm not going to show you what it is. I'll do it another time. After the show today, I'll photograph this. It's a giant Atlas of the World book that my mom gave Spencer, and it's been in the garage for quite some time. I'm just going to gently move this kind of to there. And so Jean, that idea that she gave me, Jean wanted me to get a map of the world. I'll step out again. And then maybe I can put strings or pins. I'll find out something for a future game. Okay, we're going to play. We're going to have fun. We're going to let loose. Here's the glass of the day. Greta Garbo. According to Madonna, what did Greta Garbo give? It's not really a question, but you can answer if you want. Okay. Now, I went, is it 1, 2, 3? Are you the one from the land of down under, or you're across the pond? Oh, I'm 5'4", Jake, and probably, like, I weigh 160 something. I'm kind of chubby, and 5'4" is the answer. Okay, good, Pat Hacker. Look at the background, Pat Hacker. Pat Hacker, welcome. I have to write you down. This is just anybody can answer whenever they want. It's casual Sunday, don't you know? So, okay, 1, 2, 3 is across the pond. I think it was Boo that's from Australia. But nonetheless, here we go. We're just going to go. Ready? How exciting is this, ladies and gentlemen? It keeps my mind off, you know, things. Okay, here goes. Even though it was on the radio and citizens heard it, to whom was FDR speaking when he said, quote, December 7th, 1941, a date that will live in infamy? To whom was he speaking, even though it was on the radio? You know, other than the answer of the United States citizens, who would that have been? Who was he talking to? To whom was he speaking? Give me details. Yes, RB got it right, but I'll see if other people come in with it. Is Watcher here? I'm wondering. Freethinker, I miss you when you're not here. I miss everybody when they're not here. No, it wasn't to Churchill. RB is correct. It's a joint session of Congress. So, okay, moving along. I'm just going to... On what day of the week? On what day? You're welcome, because you helped me out. I'm telling you. Honest to Pete. On what day of the week was the attack on Pearl Harbor? If you were here yesterday, you heard my mother mention it on the pre-recorded message. Sorry to fidget, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm kind of like that. Yes, Jean. Very good. Buddy Bates says the Congress is getting high all the time. They always have a joint session. That's a good one. Sunday is the correct answer. 1, 2, 3 got it. And of course, Jean got it because my mom had said it. Very good. What was the okay, wait a second. Oh yeah, this will be fun. See, this is the kind of stuff I like. Coming up next. You ready? What was the destination of the USS Indianapolis in terms of delivering components of the bomb? What was the destination of the USS Indianapolis, ladies and gentlemen, while delivering the bomb? The Hiroshima bomb. Or Hiroshima. No. No, RB, that is wrong. I might have to go to the restroom already. I'm kidding. I have a timer set. Nope. The USS Indianapolis. What was the destination? No. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give the answer, ladies and gentlemen. It was the Isle of Tinian. The Isle of Tinian. What? Yeah, the destination of the USS Indianapolis. In what 1975 motion picture did many first learn about the USS Indianapolis, as the information had just recently become declassified? Think about the hostess of the show. Think about her favorite motion picture. Think about, I don't know, pop music. Yes, that's right. 1975, but in case other people are late, I won't say it out loud yet. RB, I live for you. Since Nicholas isn't here today, I can be all madly in love with you. Nicholas and I are having fun pretending to be, birding for each other. It's hilarious. Okay, the answer is Jaws. Jaws is the answer. Okay. Seriously, Jaws. Okay. I know. What happened to the USS Indianapolis after it delivered the first atomic bomb, or parts thereof, to the Isle of Tinian? What happened to it? I have a song in my head. It's Crazy by Patsy Cline. Yes. My God, RB, you're on it.
Just dropped in to say hi. I'm busy right now mining Bitcoin. Have a spectacular day. I live for you, Caution. I was wondering about you. I'm going to write you down. We'll just pretend like you were here. Okay. Yes, the answer is, what was the question? RB might crack up today because, yeah, it sunk. The Indianapolis sunk. That's what happened. It sunk. Which character in the motion picture Jaws gave a drunken memorial speech about his time spent on the USS Indianapolis? Who was the character? I'm going to switch gears out of Jaws after this. You'll be delighted to know. Which character gave a drunken rendition? And the actor in real life was drunk, but they redid the scene even though he did it okay the first time. I'm kind of obsessed with Jaws, I have to be honest with you. Captain Nemo, no, but that's a good answer. Come on, RB, I'm counting on you, baby. And I love these answers. A giant lightning bolt came from the sky and hit it. No, yeah, the character who, very good, RB, the guy that wasn't Roy or Dreyfus, yes. No, it's not Flynn, but it sounds like Flynn. The answer is, okay, Gary, that's the actor. I'm going to give it to you. Who cares? We're not keeping points. Quint, played by Robert Shaw. That's right. Oh, dear. Pan Hacker's router is resetting. Okay. Excuse me. I'm like, okay. Adding fuel to the fire in terms of FDR knowing about the attack on Pearl Harbor was a headline from the Hilo Tribune Herald on Sunday, November 30th, 1941, 7 days before the attack, that said blank may strike over weekend. Blank may strike over weekend. What could it be? What could it be, ladies and gentlemen? Ouch. I just got a cramp in my foot. There's 10 people here with 10 thumbs up. People are dropping like flies. It's probably over the Quint stuff. Okay. I just want to be zeros. No. Blank may strike over weekend. Just think about it. Yes, thank you, Mark Damon. The answer is no, but that's kind of a good Japan. Yes, people are getting it. Mark Damon got it. Pan Hacker got it. Gene said stock market. A very intriguing answer. We're ripping along today, ladies and gentlemen, wildly. Okay. Okay. Well, this is a little bit technical, but I give a good clue. Okay. On May 30th, 1940, 6,000 French soldiers joined some 120,000 total Allied soldiers evacuated from blank. The answer sounds like a combination of what some do with donuts into coffee and the captain of the Starship Enterprise. I'm going to have my meager cigarette while you guess this. Yes, Gary Beals. Yes, Pat Hacker. Yes, Mark Damon. Holy Ghost, everybody's getting it. I love this. And Gene broke it down into the words. Very good. Oh, this is fun. I don't know if you're having fun, but I am. And really, does anything else matter? Okay. Here comes another one now. Listen carefully. PB. That's PB as in peanut butter and butter. Okay. PB. Well, I'm glad. PB's company's assets were seized in 1942 under the Trading with the Enemy Act, but it didn't seem to have an effect on two of his close relatives becoming future presidents of the US of A. He was never prosecuted for his business dealings with Nazi Germany. Who is PB? Wow, Gary Beals is on fire. On fire. I won't say it out loud in case people are playing at home. We'll give them a minute to think. Playing at home. Where else would they play? Like on the road? What were his companies? Oh my goodness. I don't know, Gene. I'd have to go back and look. The answer is Prescott Bush. Prescott Bush is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Some say, okay, this is really bizarre, okay, but just listen carefully and I know you'll get it. Oil was one of the products, but he was involved in the banking industry too, isn't that right? I think Mark Damon would know this because he's into this jazz, I believe. I'm just assuming. Okay. I know, Gary, you're like really on it. Okay, this is strange, but it's something you know me, what do? I research conspiracies so you don't have to. Okay. Some say that the Roswell crash wasn't really a UFO, but was some sort of device flown by the blank, which at the time were demonized as aliens and depicted horrifically in comic strips, etc. of the day. These same researchers claim that there was never an official surrender by this same group, and that's why to this day the U.S. cannot declare war or hasn't declared war. Who is the group? No, that's not the answer, Gary Beals. That's right. Getting back to the other question, Pat Hacker says George W. and Cheney had the Carlyle Group in Halliburton. That Carlyle Group is very important in this. You know, Jim Mars wrote a book called what did he call it? The Rise of the Fourth Reich, where he gathered evidence to show that really the Nazism didn't end; it's still going on, kind of deal. So. Okay, no, Martians is not the answer. Do da da ba 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 bum. Okay. Now, it's a group of people. Supposedly, they did not surrender as told. No, close there, Robin. Hi, Robin. Close. Kinda. Oh my gosh, Robin, I'm so excited. No. Got it. I'm so excited now. It's Robin, my organic neighbor. No, I'm going to give you the answer. It's Japanese. Japanese is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. My organic neighbor is here. Let's everybody give her a warm welcome. Robin, do you know Jimmy Richards? He owns Jones Flooring up the road here on Route 6. Do you know him? I get all serious. Because his mom died. I wasn't sure if you knew that. His mom died. She's been really sick. So, okay. That was a fun one. Now, let's move on. I'm all excited over the weirdest things. Okay. Here goes. Where is it? I have to get my visual aid. Just a minute. Da-da-da-da-da. Can you see that? All right, here goes. I'm going to read this. In 1965, on December 9th, which was yesterday, hello, Basil. Hello, welcome. Anybody can answer. In 1965, December 9th, which was yesterday, an object crashed into some woods near a Pennsylvania town called Kecksburg. This bore an uncanny resemblance to the object in this picture. What is the object called? This one. What is this object called? The one right here. Yes, Digital Diva. People are just arriving wildly. It's correct. Now, okay, I have to tell you something really weird. No, but I like the Nazi thimble thing. Isn't that weird? See, look. Here's the rest of it. Can you see it? It was oh my gosh, Shelly's here. Okay, I'm taking a moment to write this stuff down. We have Basil. We have Digital. I didn't think I'd have many people because of the holiday season. And we have Shelly. This is wonderful. Totally great. And here's my cup that I found in the microwave yesterday. Who is this woman on the cup? That's your question. See, I can't see myself half the time because of the comments, but who is she? Yes, correct, Robin. You can't see it? Yes. Yes, Rosie the Riveter is correct. Getting back to this Nazi bell for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I live in Pennsylvania. This place is, what is it? It's southeast of Pittsburgh by like 35 miles or something, I believe they said. I didn't know a thing about it. Oh, Shelly can't see while driving. I'm like, well, you shouldn't be talking either, you crazy thing. Anyhow, there's the Nazi bell. For additional information, What? Okay, I'm just going to read this because it's interesting. The bell, what made the bell so wondrous? Well, the brightest scientific minds were working on anti-gravity theories, which were very popular during World War II. They were the same minds that built the V-1 and V-2 rockets and blah, blah, blah. And they took part in the first atomic bomb. Hitler alone believed that with the creation of this enormous bell, that World War II would be won. Leaked information and declassified documents have given us the direction and understanding of what this bell was all about. It was when Igor Witkowski's book called The Truth About the Wonder Weapon, this weapon was first introduced to us. He claims he has been shown classified Polish government documents by an anonymous Polish intelligence official, and these documents were the most important Nazi research projects. And among them was the bell, but it's pronounced in German, and I'm not going to do that. Okay. People are here. I'm so excited. All right. Here comes an easy one, I think. Some people refer to the people during the time of World War II as the blank generation. Some people refer to the people during the time of World War II as the blank generation. Blank generation. My mom is on her phone talking about Amish people to someone. Oh my gosh. Well, she should look at my video from the other day. Yes, everybody's getting it. Gene put lost generation. No, greatest generation is the answer. Hey, you guys, I have to go to the restroom. Let me just give you one more. On what date did FDR give his famous "a date that will live in infamy" speech? What was the date of that speech? On what date did FDR give his famous "a date that will live in infamy" speech? No, he didn't give the speech that day. That is incorrect. Bonk. I don't know. Oh, I got to show you some stuff I found in the garage. Other than this, yes, RB got it right. And so did Robin and Gary Beals. It's December 8th is when he gave the speech. Look what I found in the garage. It's a 1-minute timer. Yeah, very exciting. It was in with some games. I have to use the restroom. I'm sorry, and I have to get more coffee. So I'm going to just play this pre-recorded message. It's nothing from Mom or any of that jazz, so whatever. Just to kill time, here goes. Welcome to the commercial break of Lounging with Lisa. I had another one all done, but I started to bloviate and go on wildly about Hanukkah and the different myths surrounding it, and Christopher Hitchens' theories about it, and, la-di-da, and it just drove me to nuts. It drove me to drink. Oh my God, Bob Dylan mind out of the gutter. It drove me to drink. I couldn't stand listening to it. It was just, I don't know, too convoluted to even talk about. But, so here we are in the commercial. But I wanted to state this again, even though you wouldn't know that I originally stated it because I just erased that taped version, that segment. I think it's hilarious. Maybe I mentioned this earlier. Sometimes I have full intentions of mentioning things and then I don't. I forget about it. I know it's crazy, it's hard to believe. But sometimes I do forget things. That this group here, my subscribers, I think for the most part are pretty much peaceniks. We don't like war. We think it's a racket. We can't stand it. We think all wars are banker wars, and they're really not a good scene. There's no need for them or what have you. And here we are over the weekend having a World War II type quiz. I'm so sure, I'll leave it to me to go with a bunch of peace-loving hippie types and talk about war all weekend. So, I don't know. I guess we have to step outside of our little bubbles from time to time, but anyhow, I just thought that was sort of interesting and thought I'd bloviate about it here in the commercial break. I've clearly gotten up to do something, probably use the restroom, although I'm getting better at that restroom stuff. I should probably drink more water, but I have not been doing so before the shows. Aren't you glad to hear about the restroom habits of the hostess? So, that's all. I'm just going to keep this to just over 2-minute break. That's long enough to do what I have to do, I'm sure. So, I'm going to come back right now and lounge. Here I am. Here I totally am. Unless I tripped over a cat and got injured or
just, somehow had an emergency unfold on the break. I should be landing right about now. Here I am.
Okay, that was that. I'm going to read some comments here in my absence. Not sure if you heard the part about how a bunch of peaceniks are doing a war quiz. If your mom's interested in the Amish, I am surrounded by them. Just some talk about, and Basil has, I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say, but a lot of Amish around there. And, yeah, that's right, Pat Hacker, I know what you mean. Pat Hacker says the fact that Brokaw named them that is enough for me to hate the label. Greatest generation. We got a light dusting of snow. Jake says his mom thinks Amish people are amazing. I don't know much about. Oh, I do. I'm a pro. Give me a call. I'm sure. Let's see. Brokaw is a boomer, hated his own generation. Tom Brokaw. We're just moving along here. The only thing I've studied about war is the Victory Gardens and how the war affected the agricultural changes in the UK. Actually, interesting stuff. And Jake's asking if anybody lives in North Carolina. I know one person that does, but I don't know if he'd want me to say it. And just talking about driving and so forth and so on. Okay. Moving along. Here's some additional questions that I did today. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? See, I have to do this under here because I'm on a low chair because of my pain condition. I have to be comfortable and thrust my bosom forward and all that. And then, I'm lower than normal. You know what I mean? Okay. What's the highest award for gallantry that a British and Commonwealth serviceman can achieve? What is the highest award for gallantry that a British and Commonwealth serviceman can achieve? What is it? What is it? No, not knighthood. No. Serviceman or achieve. It's like service stuff. Come on across the ponders. I'm counting on you. Where's 1, 2, 3? Jump in here and answer this. I did this for you. Actually did this for you and for... Yes, that's right, Mark. Mark Damon got it right. He put VC, but I knew what he meant. It's called the Victoria Cross. I have a little bit more information about that cross, ladies and gentlemen. The Victoria Cross had its origins in the Crimean War. This was the first major war that was reported on by war correspondents in the field. At this time, only senior officers were awarded medals for bravery, as it was deemed that it was their leadership that drove men on to victory. Let's see. And then Queen Victoria, somebody wanted her to create the medal. And the bottom line is she created the medal. Was urged on by somebody here. Prince Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria, liked the idea. Bing, bang, boom. We have that medal now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Here goes. Everybody listen carefully. Benny. Blank. Okay, this is blank. Also called war gardens or food gardens for defense were vegetable, fruit, and herb gardens planted at private residence and public parks in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and Germany during World War I and World War II. What are they? Very good. Everybody is getting it. Yes, Victory Gardens is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. I have to write down Benny. I have a crowd galore today. Please press like. I'm begging everyone. Victory Garden. Wow. I didn't even know a thing about them till yesterday. Jean mentioned it. I thought, I'll throw her a bone. Okay. This religious group made up the bulk of conscientious objectors during World War II. This religious group made up the bulk of conscientious objectors during World War II. Who were they? Yes, people are getting it wildly. Quakers says Robin and Pat and Basil and Gary and Jean, and Digital says SDA. Hey, that's a could be, but this was the largest group. Amish, well, good answer, but it's Quakers. Okay. Oh, extra credit. Extra credit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even giving points. Which U.S. president came from a Quaker background? Which U.S. president came from a Quaker background? And Benny, do you like my background? It's not a Quaker background, but it's a... Yes, Digital got it right. Gary Beals got it right. Benny Loco got it right. And Freethinker got it right. And Robin got it right. Everybody's getting it right. No, it is Nixon is the answer. This famous aviator was opposed to World War II and was considered to be an isolationist. Well, we were cleaning out the garage earlier. Yes, that's correct, Digital. We were cleaning out, everybody's getting it. It's Charles Lindbergh. Charles Lindbergh is the answer. And I found this thing. It's a book. I'll do it in the after show, thank you, to show it to you better. But Jean wanted me to hang up a map and maybe connect lines from people. So this is step one. And plus, it's World War II. Get it? The world. I'm casually promoting my column. Okay. Back to these. My goodness. I think I might be able to get rid of this page altogether. Yes. All right. This ought to, I don't know. So let's see. Who was the Prime Minister of Great Britain at the start of World War II, but then resigned in May of 1940? Who was the... Oh, they called sauerkraut victory cabbage. You know, I have heard that. Who was the Prime Minister of Great Britain at the start of World War II, but then resigned in May of 1940? Wow, you are a whiz, Gary Beals. Mark Damon got it right, too, and Gary Beals got it right. And Freethinker got it right. And the answer is, indeed, Chamberlain. Neville Chamberlain. Neville. Who took over? That's okay, Jake. Don't worry about spelling. Who took over after Neville Chamberlain resigned in May of 1940 and was known for his never-giving-up spirit? Yes. Correct, my organic neighbor. Robin got it right. Mark got it right. Gary got it right. Freethinker got it right. RB got it right. Everybody's getting it right. Jake got it right. It is Churchill. Winston Churchill. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do that because it could go on forever. Okay. What were the two sides called in World War II and in the game of Risk? What were the two sides called in World War II and in the game of Risk? Ladies and gentlemen. Robin got it right. I'm not saying it out loud in case some are enjoying the show from... Yes, Jean got it right. Everyone's getting it right. Axis and Allies is the answer. Is totally, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Okay. This Supreme Commander carried a note in his wallet on the morning of D-Day that said, quote, "My decision to attack at this time and place was based on the best information available. If any blame or fault attaches to the attempt, it is mine alone." Maybe that's why people liked him. Who was it? Yep, RB got it right. Robin got it right. Gary got it right. And here we go. It's Eisenhower. Yep, Ike. I like Ike. Get it? The clue? Okay. Nearly 160,000 troops crossed this in order to land on the Normandy beaches on June 6, 1944. What did they cross? I can't even smoke. It's rapid. Yes, which channel, Mark? Come on. More specific. Yes, yeah. Yes, English Channel. You are World War II mavens. Okay. The first atomic bomb was tested in this state. Oh, that's good. It's just a free-for-all anyway. Robin says Jimmy's listening, giving her the answers. The first atomic bomb was tested in this state. Ladies and gentlemen. Yep. RB got it right. RB got it right and Digital got it right. And Robin got it right. The answer is New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. Freethinker got it right as well. And M. I'm elated there's this many people here today. I mean, Let me just read everybody out once again. We'll take a breather. Jake, Freethinker, Light Meets Dark, 123, Buddy, Mark Damon, RB, Gene, Gary Beals, Kate, Pat, Caution, Robin, Basil, Digital, Shelley, and Benny. If I missed anyone, forgive me. Russia. That was a yesterday question, Basil. 27 million. Yeah. Okay. This one I did not I didn't know this, so now I do. How many zones of occupation did Germany have after the war? How many zones of occupation did Germany have after the war? RB, you and Mark Damon are pros. RB and Mark Damon got it right. The answer is 4, and I will give you some additional information about that. Maybe. The American, British, and French zones were grouped together as West Germany, and the Soviet zone became East Germany. Okay. Also known as an adorable member of the ocean with delightful whiskers, what was the Nazi code name for the invasion of the United Kingdom called? I'm not enjoying this cigarette at all. In fact, I might just smoke a fake one if I can find it. Yes, very good, Jake. Jake got it right. And where the heck is that question? Yep, Jake got it right. The answer is Operation Sea Lion. You are a brilliant, brilliant asset to the community. Okay. What was the code name for the Battle of Okinawa and is also a type of lettuce and the official reason given for the sinking of the Titanic? Jake, while I have you. Yes, that's correct. Jake, while I have you, tell your mother, everybody's getting it right. The answer is Operation Iceberg. Tell your mom to look at my video from the other day. I think I even call it something about the Amish have a good sense of humor. She might, I don't know. It'll give her a little bit of information anyway, that they have good senses of humor. Okay. Rationing took place during the war. I guess across the pond too, but I'm talking about the United States. What item stayed on the ration list the longest out of these choices? Sugar, gas, hair ribbons, or condoms? Sugar, gas, hair ribbons, or condoms, ladies and gentlemen. Which one was on the ration list the longest? Here in the US of A, the belly of the beast, land of the empire. No, that is not correct. Yes, that is correct, Gene. Gene got it right. Oh, that's weird. Nope, the answer is sugar, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Good job, Gene. What German battleship destroyed the British battlecruiser HMS Hood and is also the capital of North Dakota? Boo, you're here. I have some Aussie questions. Yes, that is correct. Everybody's coming in with it. The answer is Bismarck, ladies and gentlemen. Boo is here. I'm almost orgasmic over this crowd today. I've got to be honest with you. Okay. Hey, Boo. Here we go. This Australian... Well, other people might get it. This Australian war hero was not even supposed to be involved, but he carried a dozen or more men over his shoulder in order to save their lives. Eleanor Roosevelt wrote and thanked him personally and maintained contact with him. He died in 1982, and there were, or are, I don't know, efforts to award him the Victoria Cross. Who is he? Who is the person? No, the answer is not Crocodile Dundee, but that's a very good answer. That's what I would have guessed. I would have guessed Hemingway because that's my standard answer for when I don't know something. Nope, that is not correct. I don't think. Okay, I'll go ahead and just read the answer. I don't know what people learn over. Okay, his name was Leslie Bull Allen. Bull, like his nickname. Uh-oh, I have a very bad connection all of a sudden. I don't know why. If this goes out, I don't know what to say. Is everybody still here? Hemingway is the answer. His name is Leslie Bull Allen or Les Allen. Any of those would work. Everybody's still here. Good, because I got this bizarre notification that, okay. On the 3rd of September, 1939, Prime Minister blank announced the beginning of Australia's involvement in the Second World War on every national and commercial radio station in Australia. Who is blank? September 3, 1939, Prime Minister blank. Buffering? I don't know what to do. No. I'm going to give the answer. I don't know what we should do. Slow the comments? Will that help? Okay. Gosh, I'm all just lost. People are buffering, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Jean's yelling no. I'm not sure why. Okay. It's okay here, and I'm not getting that warning any longer. I have a weird new way to sign off, though. Normally it says, like, end sessions. Well, don't mention him then, buddy. Buddy says every time he mentions... I'm not going to mention him. A person, this happens. Whoops. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the answer. It's Robert Gordon Menzies, Menzies, evidently was the Prime Minister of Australia on September 3rd, 1939. Okay? Let's set that aside. What was the name of the bomb? The bomb released over Hiroshima. What was the name of it? What did they paint on the side of it? What did they stick on the side of it? What did they call it? The name of the bomb released over Hiroshima or Hiroshima, however you want to pronounce it. Now, I'm not sure if people are... No, it's not that one. It's the other one. Yes, Basil got it right. It's, Little Boy is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. This bomb, which was dropped on Nagasaki, was called something that Santa might be called as well. What was it? Yes, indeedy. My organic neighbor got it right. It is Fat Man. Saint Nick, I love it. Okay. For whom was the Enola Gay, the B-52, the B-29, which dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, named? For whom was the Enola Gay named? That was the B-50... I keep saying B-52 because I like that group. B-29. No, close though, Robin. You're on the right track. Another person that would be close to the pilot. Yes, that is correct. Jean got it right. Pilot, his mother. Jake got it right as well. People are getting it right. No, it's his mom. His mom... Richard Feynman, and others who were involved regretted having worked on this top secret jazz. What is it? Richard Feynman and others who were involved regretted having worked on this top secret. What's it called? I need the name of the actual, like the secret. What's it called, Mark? I mean, you know what I mean. That's right, but I'm looking for a more specific... Thank you, Freethinker, yes. The answer is Manhattan Project, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. We have that. We are ripping through these, and I'm delighted. Okay, moving on to some classic television stuff related to the war. Here we go. Which one of the Walton boys of the Waltons TV show served in the Navy in World War II? Which one of the Walton boys served in the Navy in World War II? We're talking about the television program, ladies and gentlemen. Which one served in the Navy? He was even captured by the Japanese. No. Oh, Jake says everyone is so clever. I'm so happy to be a part of this family so much. I am too. No, Basil, that's hilarious. Somebody Bob. Nope. I'm going to give the answer. It was, I thought Benny Loco might get it. It's Ben. Ben Walton. Ben joined the Navy. Which Walton son, we're staying back to the Waltons, gave serious consideration to being a conscientious objector, much to the chagrin of his father. Joe Bob. John. Nope, wasn't John Boy. Which Walton son gave serious thought of being a conscientious objector, but his father, a lot of people were against it, and he even got beat up at the Dewdrop Inn. Yeah. I think Ben went outside. Nope. It's not Ben Bob. It's not. The answer is Jason Walton, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Who was Tom Hanks attempting to save in his role in an award-winning World War II movie? Who was Tom Hanks attempting to save in his role in an award-winning World War II movie? Yes, Jake got it right. RB got it right. Mark's getting it right. Everybody's getting it right. Free thinker. It is Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan, a movie I would never see. I wouldn't, it's not my thing. Okay. Across the Ponders. Here you go. What favorite across the pond beverage was not rationed until July of 1940? What favorite across the pond beverage was not rationed until... Yes, you're getting it correct. Cute answer, Robin. The answer is tea. The answer is tea. Gene got it right. Gary got it right. Robin said eggnog. Mark Damon got it right. And 123 got it right. And Jake said tea bags. That's great. That's wonderful. Yes. Okay. Okay, listen carefully to the clue. I'm sure. This person was actually warned about Pearl Harbor and was given pages of documentation by a British spy named Dusko Pavov, somebody I can't pronounce, but did not give the information to FDR. He may have been too busy trying on fishnet stockings or a new dress to bother. The last part is the main part of the clue. It's kind of a joke. It's like an urban legend that, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a rumor. No. Yes, Pat got it right. Oh my God, I got more punchy as time went by. The answer is J. Edgar Hoover, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Boo got it right too. Basil says FBI guy, close enough for the purposes of these shenanigans. Oh, I did that one yesterday. Forgot to mark it off. Oh, we're gonna get through it. I love it. I think we're through this game. Try not to cry, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be okay. Well, I can do this. Okay. As to not... Who was an ass? Oh, okay. Hoover. Okay. Name 3 allied countries. Just, my goodness, name any 3 countries and you'll pretty much get it. Name 3 allied countries. Just name one. Name one allied country. I mean, there is a list. It goes on for weeks. So name an allied country, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Yes, Robin said U.S., Britain, Russia, Poland, Great Britain, U.S., England, Costa Rica. I mean, it's just whatever. Okay, I'm sure that you all got it right. It's okay, if not. I'll give you kind of the major ones, I guess. Britain, France, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, India, the Soviet Union, China, United States of America. Name 2 Axis countries, ladies and gentlemen. 2 Axis countries. 2 of them. 2 Axis countries. I don't know. Is it Basil? I don't know. Name 2 Axis countries. Like, make them popular. Yes, that's correct, Mark Damon. Yes. Yes, that's correct, Gene. I don't know if that's correct, Boo, to be honest with you. Extra information. blah, blah, blah. I have down here Germany, Italy, and Japan are kind of the biggies. Anyhow, there's extra info all over the place. Now, I think that in March of 1940, the governments of France and blank agreed to not make any secret peace treaties with the Germans and to remain a unified front. The governments of France and blank France and blank. Now, yes, they did, Basil. Basil, one of the answers yesterday. The answer's Britain on that last one. One of the answers yesterday. Okay, I will check that out, Buddy Bates. Was Oliver Stone. He was an answer to a question about the untold history or whatever. Yes, Jake, that's correct. Yeah. Okay. We have done it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the deal. I think that, yeah, that's it. Here's the deal. Thank you for taking part in part 2 of the big one. All right, I don't know what's going on next weekend for a live game, but I have a note here to ask you all some questions, so don't leave me yet. Don't leave me yet. Should I do anything on the weekend of, like Christmas Eve's on a Sunday? Would anybody show up if I went live on that weekend prior to Christmas? I guess press 1 if you think you could. And then next weekend, I'm not sure what's going on. It depends on if I'm cleaning the garage wildly. But I plan on doing something live, maybe on just one day, though. 123 says yes, could be here. I'm just not sure whether to bother, but... okay, so people are pressing 1. Okay, all right, you know what? Freethinker can't be there on Christmas Eve. Yes, please, Miss Lisa, I can watch you while my mom's busy over... Okay. All right, you know, I'll probably do something. I'm going to try to do things. Jean's heading to Columbia. How interesting. I'm going to do my sign-off and then read some comments. My buzzer hasn't even gone off yet. Aren't you proud? Oh, wait, I wanted to show you a photo of my dad. Here's my father. And see, things are reflecting. Let me just move this candle. Does that help? There's my father looking very delightful. I don't know. He was young, very young. And now he's dead. Has been since 1991. Okay. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. Ah, the buzzer's going off. Ah! Thank you for tuning into Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And let's say it all together now. War is a racket, ladies and gentlemen. Check out General Smedley Butler. And I'm going to go back and read some comments. Very easy book to read. You can listen to it. You can hear it. War is a racket. It's all a rich man's game. It's all for the banksters. Avoid it at all cost. Okay, now, I'm going to gently yet effectively read some comments. Good timing, too, because I have to use the restroom. Robin says, great picture, my dad. Thank you. Godspeed from Jake to Jean in terms of the travel. Basil, I used to work for an environmental firm that cleaned out Amish farms. They had DDT and arsenic all over their barns. Oh, holy ghost. That's something interesting to tell. I'll be on my own Christmas Eve. Okay, excellent, Pat. You know, I'm the same in terms, you know how I don't get into it. So, yes, I think we can do this. I have my dad's eyes, I know. We have beady eyes, but at least we're friendly people. Thank you, Lisa, for the show. He's a handsome man. Lisa, snackish, as you would say. Mother even said, your dad was pretty cute. That's what she said yesterday as I was digging the picture off the shelf. Great picture, Lisa. Audience. Lisa and group have fun week from my organic neighbor. Love the Navy uniform. I remember when my dad made chief. My cousins thought he was a bus driver when he made chief. Thank you, Lisa. Everyone, it was fun. Thank you, Jean. Mark Damon, cheers, and Robin. She listened. Put War's a Racket. Very good. And thank you, Lisa Hauserman. Thanks for having the gang get together. You're welcome, Kate. Have a great day, Lisa and Loungers. From RB, hugs from Kate. Be safe. I'm off to make a coffee. From Boo, just don't leave it in the microwave and then freak out for an hour over it. Much love, Rehab America. See y'all next weekend. That's from Benny. And love seeing everyone here. I do too. Digital is from West Virginia, Gary Chance. I'm not sure if Digital might have had to leave. Bye, Digital. I can't notice. I had so many people here today, I couldn't keep track of comments. I apologize. Love you all. Oh my gosh, it's 1 hour and 12 seconds. And I'm signing off. And I'm going to try to find a way, see the background there, to put a string from you to me, or at least pin you on there somehow. Bye-bye now. Thank you.